Blockchain es una tecnología digital que garantiza la veracidad de las operaciones por Internet. Se hizo conocido en el 2008 con la invención de la moneda digital Bitcoin. Una de las muchas ventajas que puede ofrecer la implementación de la blockchain es el manejo de la identidad digital de una forma segura y transparente. Se trata de un registro compartido por millones de ordenadores conectados, donde se inscriben y archivan las transacciones de dos partes de manera verificable, permanente y anónima, sin necesidad de intermediarios. Acudimos a un evento organizado por Maxonrow en Londres y hablamos con su CEO, Mark Homer. Esta empresa ha llevado el concepto de blockchain a otro nivel.
My name is Mark Homeyer. I'm the CEO for Maxonrow, which is a blockchain platform company headquartered out of Singapore. What we do is we make what's being called blockchain as a service platform, which is leveraging the software of blockchain to allow other companies to tokenize their businesses on our platform. It's a tool set and a platform that other businesses can use that leverages the main platform and allows them to use the tools and functionality for their business. With the success of obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of the projects out there, people are really becoming aware of how fundamental these systems can actually change our economy. And the technological barriers to entry are coming down now because of companies like ours, where small and medium scale enterprises are able to actually use these in their normal business operations. So that's been how most people that don't have a really big business are going to have to get into this. And it's actually good for them because they get to leverage the capacity of the home company, the home developers, to have a very robust and secure, checked, managed system on hand.
El mundo digital avanza a ritmos de vértigo y la evolución de la economía digital tiene cada vez más relevancia en el mercado internacional. Sus aplicaciones son ilimitadas dentro del mundo online, desde transacciones comerciales a videojuegos o apuestas deportivas, y es una herramienta cada vez más utilizada en el mundo empresarial, donde las conexiones entre clientes y consumidores se realizan de forma global.
When you look at the capacity of these systems and how they can help people, you're basically taking all the tool set of capital markets and you're making it accessible to businesses that could never IPO on their own or could never list or have a real estate transaction like a REIT listed on a stock exchange. And what we're seeing in the blockchain industry is that our tool sets can actually replicate a lot of those markets and tools, and they can do it safely, they can do it securely, and they can do it at a cost that a normal business can actually afford. When you go to America or you go to Europe and you go to specifically London or New York, you see people are a little bit hesitant, and that's because their current system is pretty robust. Their banking system, their credit card systems, their payment systems are very robust. When you get outside of those areas, that's where you see people with the most interest, because actually their business, the banks, they maybe not work so well for them. The stock markets maybe don't work so well for them. And now you have a technology that does that faster, better, and more efficient without that high cost and without being controlled by those central authorities. And so that's been very attractive to a lot of businesses. So I really encourage people to, if you haven't looked into this technology before, look into it now, especially if you're doing anything online and anything cross-border.
Una de sus mayores ventajas es la del anonimato, protegido por la encriptación de los bloques en cadena. Los blockchains pueden ser leídos pero no modificados sin alterar el resto de bloques a los que está conectado. Esto permite verificar que la información recogida en cada bloque no puede ser alterada.
Inherently, blockchain is borderless. And if you're doing business across border, it's a lot of times it's very difficult, especially when you look at regulatory challenges. We have a function which is KYC, which is know your customer, which is identity of your customers has to be verified. That alone is a very difficult thing to do in 3 or 4 or 5 different countries. And what these systems do now, what our system does now, is it makes it essentially a borderless transaction. And if you are getting into the blockchain space itself, it's definitely a global community. There are no borders. It's based on decentralized voting, democracy at its highest level. And so it's a beautiful community to be involved in as well. This is going to cause a dramatic shift in how business is done. And if you're an early adopter and you're aware of what's happening and you're looking into it now, you're probably going to be one of the winners when that transition happens.
Para más vídeos como este, síguenos en YouLatin TV y suscríbete.